New day, new updates. So here we go. This is gonna be a kind of a cool video. I wanted to show the differences between the US larger, heavier, affectionately known diving board Sharknose bumpers versus the much slimmer, much sleeker, much lighter European rest of the world bumpers. So in gold here at the front, this is what I just took off my car. My car, of course, is a US spec 86 E24 Sharknose, and it's a beast of a front bumper. I mean, first of all, it extends quite far past the front of the car and has these two collapsing shocks that you can see here, made by Sox, and lots of bracketry, quite intricate front bumper. And this thing weighs just over 50 pounds. I just weighed it on my bathroom scale, and it's big. And I was able to actually source locally. Very fortunate that I was able to find an actual genuine early European spec front bumper, and here it is in red, right next to my large US spec bumper. And you can see with the European spec, it's very lightweight. There's not much to it, and this one is actually in pretty good shape. The chrome, which usually tends to rust on these, is in really good shape. The overall bumper is in good shape. It looks like it's never been damaged or hit, and I was fortunate to secure this recently. A real bonus of this is that it came with all brand new rubber, still wrapped in the original plastic from BMW. You can see all the BMW group stickers, never been out. And so that'll go up here on this strip right here. So that was cool to get that, because you just cannot get these anymore. So this bumper probably weighs, probably 20 pounds less than the US spec larger bumper. The only disadvantage is, well, there's two disadvantages. One, I'm gonna have to make custom engine mats, custom bumper brackets to make it fit my chassis. So there's some fabrication required for that, but certainly well within my comfort zone. I can knock that out here. It'll probably take me half a day to do so, because you can see this has I think it's a 27mm bolt that goes through this bumper, through the shocks, into the chassis. On the Euro spec rest of the ROW bumper, it just has these flat threaded brackets. You can see right there, here's the left one, the right one's over there, and I'm gonna have to make a bracket to really bridge this bumper to the chassis, and I'm gonna do so out of aluminum. One interesting note on this Euro bumper is when these bumpers came over, and probably the car that it was originally fitted on, it had this heavy steel bar spot welded into the back of the bumper, which is back here on the underside. Don't know if you can see that. And it took me hours and hours and hours yesterday to carefully remove it using my angle grinder and an oscillating tool. And that bar alone probably weighs 5 or more pounds, and it's rusty. So I was happy to get it out of there. So that's the front. Turning my attention to the rear, here is the European spec rear bumper. I bought this again with this red front as a pair. And this one is not in as good condition. It actually looks like it hit like a tree or a bollard or something, a sign. And it was way worse when I got it. This section here was completely pushed in, and it actually ripped the metal right there. So it was definitely pretty badly damaged. And I spent some time on using my hydraulic press to kind of straighten it out as best as I could, and it looks way better than when I first got it, but it still doesn't fit all that well or look well. I think it just needs to be reworked. But the bonus is it comes with this piece here, this panel, which is in really awesome condition. So that's there. The side pieces, ooh, let me just put this down. The side pieces on the left and right are in really good shape, including the end caps. So I have the end cap in a bag in the garage. I took the bumper apart and actually started cleaning it. So all the fasteners are removed. I had to do that to fix this pretty bad dent that was in the center. The brackets are in good shape, a little bit tweaked from whatever it hit, and then the rubber that wraps around is in good shape too. So that's kind of neat. This bumper weighs nothing, by the way. It probably weighs a few pounds. As part of the deal, the bumper actually had this Zender lower apron already attached to it. It's in rough shape. It probably looks good in this video, but it's badly cracked and needs a lot of rework. It's broken at the ears, and I'm still not sure if I'm gonna use it. We'll see. It really depends. So the verdict is out on that one. It's kind of a rare piece though, because I can't remember the last time I saw a Zender rear apron on. Probably never actually. I've seen it in pictures, but I've never seen one in person, so it's kind of neat to actually get one. And the cool thing with this Zender apron is that it fits over the exhaust, so it looks pretty cool once it's on the car. I mocked it up already, but the way it was installed was actually kind of rookie. Unfortunately, the bumper was drilled, and it looked like it was like fence screws or drywall screws holding it in. And anyway, so it wasn't really well installed, unfortunately. But we'll figure out what I want to do there. Here is the US bumper, rear bumper, next to the European one here. And you can see again, it's much wider. It's got 3 bumper shocks. It weighs about 40 pounds. And then of course it has the rubber side pieces left and right with the side lights also integrated into them. So anyway, that's all off the car. Anyway, so that's that. Moving my attention to the spoiler. I bought this as part of the deal with those European bumpers. This trunk spoiler, it's, it kind of goes like that. Not in great shape, it's really weathered. But what I got out of a seller in Europe, actually I believe he's in Spain. He makes these replica M-Technic spoilers out of fiberglass, lightweight, and it fits really nice. It's cool looking. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, a little bit of work's required to make it sit flush, and then I'm going to use 3M double-sided tape, and then I'll color code it, bronze it when I have the car painted here in a few weeks. So that's probably what's going to go in the car here, but it looks pretty cool. So anyway, that's the latest on the exterior of the car, bumpers, and yeah, stay tuned. Some more stuff coming up. I'm actually in the process of trying to source a a late model Euro spoiler valance here that could go onto this bumper, and that way I can reuse the factory fog lights like there instead of having to use an aftermarket fog light. But more to come on that. Stay tuned, but this is a fun video. Hope you enjoy. Bye.